Photo Universe. Alright, well, we're kicking off our new improved video quality here with a 15mm Pentax limited review. And what you're staring at there is the top of my Donkey. What is this? Whatever that says. This is the Donkey little bit smaller bag. And what a great day bag to carry around. Your K5 with 3 of those beautiful prime lenses, the limited primes. What I've got in here at the long end, I got the FA 77mm. For my normal lens, I've got the FA 31mm. There you go, get that in the view there. Let's go back to that 77. There's the 77. Okay, there's the 31mm. Okay, so converting over to 35mm full frame terms, the 77's about a 100mm lens, 110, something like that. So, you know, back in the day, a very popular focal length was 105mm. So your 77, I mean, I know if you do the math on it, it works out to like 115 or 112 millimeters or something. You know what? That's close enough. That would do the honors of the old 105 millimeter telephoto, 100 millimeter telephoto. That's what that's doing on a crop camera. Your 31mm is kind of pretty close to a 50. That's why the 31 is so popular in Pentax, because that's your normal lens. That's a 50mm. Okay, and then the subject of this review, I've got the grip on here. Could easily run without the grip. So the subject of this review, let's lose the bag, is, we got sliding here. Down. The subject of this review is the most excellent. Let's focus that. Most excellent 15mm right there. Okay, that's how big it is on the K5. It's tiny. So what's a 15mm equal to? 15mm is equal to, on a full frame camera, full frame focal length, about a 22. So that's like your Leica 21. So why am I playing so fast and loose with these focal lengths? That's because the manufacturers do it themselves. Okay, the manufacturers do it themselves, and what I mean by that is, you know, so your 50mm lens that you buy that says 50mm on it traditionally was anywhere from 46mm, 45mm to 55mm. So I mean, if you optically measured the design of that lens, it might come out to 52.5mm. But you know what? That design for that lens was 52.5mm. Guess what? The company's called it a 50mm lens. So some other company might have a 47.5mm lens. They called theirs a 50. Okay. So what I'm saying is that, you know, just because it says 15mm on there, this lens might actually be 16.5. It might, I mean, that would be, in a wide angle, that would be an extreme. So that's a bit much. But okay, so it's 15mm, it might be 15.5, might be 14.5. But it says 15, so close enough, right? Okay, so if we can fudge a little bit with exactly what it is when it's printed on a lens, I'm telling you, you know, a 15mm lens on a crop camera like the K5 is going to behave like a Leica 21. It's going to give you that feel. Okay, image quality wise, I don't know. I'm not saying that the Pentax DA 1.4 15mm EDAL limited lens is as good as a you know 2.0 Leica 21. I'm not, or whatever they make, 2.8. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is focal length wise, you're going to be in the 20mm range. It's going to feel more like a 2021. It's probably not going to feel like a 24. Okay. So you have to go to 16mm to get more into the 24 range. So this is like a 20mm lens on a 35mm. Okay, so what are the pluses of these limited lenses? I need to get this to stay put. Hang on. Okay, first of all, the big complaint of this lens, believe it or not, by most of the people that own it, is the lens cap. It's the only one of the Pentax Limiteds that has a screw-in lens cap in the old Rolleiflex fashion. That's the big complaint right there. It screws on. Okay, I've got the most excellent B+W 010 UV haze MRC filter on there, which I just leave on. Look at that excellent lens hood. Permanently attached, solid metal, beautiful. Real-time focusing. It's not like the DAs when you're in autofocus, you're locked. You can correct this at any time. The DA Pentax lenses are an absolute joy. What a quality difference over those Fuji X Pro 1 lenses. They were like toys in comparison to the way this lens is made. If the Fuji X Pro 1 series had lenses of this caliber, and they're charging the price, this 15mm lens is about $550 brand new. Okay, the Fuji X Pro 118 is $600 brand new US dollars. Okay, now why can Pentax make a solid metal lens with a beautiful depth of field? I mean, this is what a prime lens should be. This is what the X Pro 1 should have. If the X Pro 1 had this level quality lens, I'd be all over that camera. Seriously. I mean, it was really let down by the lenses. They're point and shoot lenses. So, anyway, having said all that, this is an X Pro 1 review. This is the 15mm. But I'm just saying, like, okay, let me tell you something right now. Now's a good time to say it. This is one of the highest quality lenses made. To get a better build quality on a lens in any camera manufacturer in current production, you have to go with Leica or Zeiss. So what does that say about Pentax Limiteds? Okay, that's solid metal with a solid metal lens hood. Okay? I mean, that's brass and glass. I don't know if it's brass, it's probably aluminum, and there might be some brass in there. But anyway, so what I'm saying is, you know, so the build quality for $600, yeah, it's an expensive lens, but you know what? It's not $3,000. And you'd have to spend at least, I mean, I don't know, what's the Zeiss, right? I mean, if Zeiss I think they make an 18 and it's like $3,500, I'm making that up, I don't know. So, but that's what I'm on about. So that's the 15mm EDAL, extra low dispersion, aspheric lens element, that's what that stands for. Limited Pentax lens. And this is going to be a two-parter because I'm running out of time. So, all right, going to part 2.